I'm Derek Hacker, and welcome to Hacker Time. That's right, it's Hacker Time, sponsored by Hacker. Want to go hack? You never go back. Alright, so this is the most complicated and probably the craziest because there's a lot to it. So this is episode 13, my last arrest with an S, arrests, because a few of these arrests, came from the same one. Oh, makes sense. All right, so 2022, after car gets towed, again, all this trouble, you think that'd be a warning to don't drink and drive? Nope. So I started dating this girl, and I knew it wasn't gonna work, but I did it anyways because everyone at work told me not to do it, so I did it. So, anyways, I knew she was going to cheat on me. She did. Got the phone call. To me, I finally got the green light to end everything. So I remember just kind of like that manic, that surge, like turned my car around, went to the bar, just spent all my money, went crazy, ended up some random house, no idea what happened, don't remember going in, or I just remember waking up in my car like, what the hell, there's this yellow Jeep, people inside were just kind of laughing at me. I'm like, what happened? I have no idea. It's like, all right, game time. So it was February 2022 in Ohio. There's an ice storm. So I had planned to just wreck. I was like, well, if I do this while intoxicated, everyone won't think anything. I was like, oh, typical. Figured he'd go out like that, not knowing I did on purpose. So get the car, drive, see a pole. I'm like, that's the one. Ice caught my car just enough, just missed the pole, crashed into a ditch. People kept stopping. You need help? No, I got this. Then the sheriff stops. You need help or not? Nah, running out like that. No, like, go away. AAA is gonna get me or something. Lost my phone. Last time I ever seen that phone. But anyways, car's pretty wrecked. They come out, they knew. Give me all the tests, I fail. Say, hey, turn around. I was like, what? And then went to put handcuffs on me. I turned around and there was a woman cop trying to grab her gun. I was trying to get them to me. But the guy cop tackled me so quick. He was on it. I think he knew something was up. And got tackled, got handcuffed, took me to booking. There was a COVID outbreak. Couldn't book me, couldn't put me in jail. They actually drove me home. So go home, tell mom, tell my girl what happened. Disappointment, confusion. I stayed with her until June of that year, until the day she got fired. We worked together. I broke up with her. I was into that, but I needed to ride to work and stuff, so I stayed with her. But they put when I go to court that following Monday, this happened on a Saturday night. Put a scram unit on me. Didn't throw me in jail, gave me an OR bond. So then I got a lawyer. Had to wear the scram unit for 92 days. Wasn't on probation, but like unsupervised probation. Never got any credit for that. I didn't get sentenced for a whole year till February of 2023, but I almost took it to trial, which I was only doing it to see if the two cops that were involved, if they got subpoenaed, if they'd show up, they showed up. So we canceled that in January of 2023. Then we finally came to a plea agreement in 2023 of February, almost exactly a year. It's like a week away from a year. So I get sentenced. All right. I got sentenced with OVI, state OVI, failure to maintain control, and resisting arrest. Two separate, like the OVI, state OVI, failure to control was one thing, and the resisting arrest was another thing. So the OVI, OVIs and failure to maintain control, 92 days scram unit, license suspended for 3 years, possible reconsideration after 2. I did 45 days in jail with 225 suspended. Had to do counseling and treatment, probation for 2 years, and my fines were $16,706.76. Now for the resisting arrest, 90 days suspended in jail, counseling, treatment, probation 2 years. Fines were $10,837.40. That's a total of $27,544.16, which is weird because I went to collections. I only paid maybe 1,000 of it, and it says I owe 28,000. So that makes no sense, but it could be, I don't know if it's an interest or collections fee, or I'm not sure. I'll get more into that later. So, and then do my 45 days in jail, work, let me keep my job. Like FMLA, leave of absence kind of thing. That went good. Do a year of probation, get my license back. After 2 years, 2024, get my license back. I paid a bunch of my fines, paid like $1,000. They give me my license back a year early in February of 2024, and then April of 2024, after 2 months of having it, probation violation. So drinking and gambling like crazy and doing other things. I'm working, like I worked 32 days straight, 12-hour shifts. They had to stop me from working. The new policy where you can't work that much. So anyways, I have the best day at work. I celebrate. I end up missing the next day at work. So instead of going to work, go to the sports bar on the Saturday, which I always went during the week. I was on weekend shift. I worked weekend shifts during the week while probation and stuff was working. I'd go drink. That way they're at work, they can't catch me. So I knew this going in. So it's a Saturday night, I don't know. Went out, probation officer was there. I knew that's where they went. Tapped me on the shoulder, hey, pay your bill, come outside. I just won a bunch on Keno. It's like, oh, what the hell? And do it. I refused to do a breathalyzer. Dumb. I was like, I didn't drink. No, lying gets you in trouble. This ain't the first time. We'll get back into, yeah. So, take me straight to jail. I'm thinking I'm just there for the weekend. I missed a lunar eclipse, Northwest Ohio. I was in jail for that. Ended up doing 30 days. I got fired. My car, they didn't tow it, surprisingly. So they kept at the sports bar the whole 30 days. I get out, no job. My mom sold the house, so she's going to the senior living, so I have nowhere to stay. So talk to my PO, we figure something out. You go to rehab, get your treatment over with, you have a place to stay, figure things out, maybe get off probation early. All right, cool. So I go to rehab. Had 14 different jobs, gambled over $10,000, my 401k, all of it. Didn't make any car payments, so I was hiding in the car the whole time. And then, so I'm 2 weeks away from graduating IOP. I was there 5.5 months. No place to go because I didn't save my money or even try to find a place. Probation violation again. I failed a drug test for drinking, lied about it. He said, if you just be honest with me, we're gonna work something out. I was like, no, sent it to the lab, dude. Like, apparently I wanted to gamble on that too. Sent to the lab, I failed. Had to go to jail. I thought I was gonna do 30 days. They didn't even discharge me from treatment. Ended up doing 5 months. They just took me off probation because they're like, this isn't working for you. But I have, instead of doing 10 months, I had to finish treatment. I'm in the process of doing that now. I have 3 months to go, I think. I'm outpatient, just do it like twice a week. But yeah, then I'll be done. Still gotta pay my fines, figure something out with that. Do that the rest of my life probably. But that's where I'm at now. Finally free for the most part, no more probation and stuff, and looking forward to staying sober and not getting arrested anymore. So that's my story. Peace.